Hello everyone, and welcome back to another video. And we are finally back to quest videos. Yippee! Now, if you haven't been watching the highlights, I highly recommend that you do, as they include a lot of new stuff I've been up to, such as taking on various bosses in the world, like the Giant Mole and Sarachnis, while also doing various grinds for my Dragon Defender, and even, if you haven't seen it already, my Fire Cape. But for now, we're going to get back to it, as I finally have time to actually get some quests done. And I appreciate everyone's patience, as I've wanted to make sure to keep my journey documented in chronological order, so we are finally back to where quests are happening again. Hell yeah. But today's quest is going to be Bon Voyage. I can start this quest by talking to creator Halen in the Farok Museum. It's difficulty intermediate, storyline standalone, length short, and release year 2017, so very new quest. But I say that, it's 2025. 2017 was a long time ago. Oh god. But anyway, this requires the dig site and 100 museum kudos, which I'm going to go quickly get now, and then I will see you all once I've got my kudos. But for now, for those that are new around here, let's roll the intro, and I'll see you after. For those who don't know me, I'm Carados, the Frog Knight. I'm new to Old School Runescape with the goal to complete all the quests in Galenor. As a personal challenge, I'm a hardcore Ironman using no guides, avoiding spoilers, and have a very limited use of the wiki, but only when I get stuck, but number go up. So join me as I experience Old School Runescape for the first time while trying to stay alive. What to be an auto decoration? Ooh. One day I will personally go through reading all of this dialogue. Unless people really wanted me to read out all of these museum entries myself, I would happily do that. But I do need to actually sit down and go through all of these myself at one point. Alright, we got 100 kudos. I'm going to empty my inventory, make sure I've got no other unique things, and then we'll speak to Halen. I'll probably come back and get all of them one day, or at least try and figure out how to get all of them. I assume the next stuff will probably be filling out the Animal Crossing Museum down below for the bones. But let's talk to Halen and start the quest. Oh, I do need to ask him about this dig site medallion. That's a Farok achievement, I believe. I need to have discovered the dig site pendant. But what is it? Oh, was that ruby necklace I got that was a different name to a regular ruby necklace? The dig site one, just based on this rune light symbol here. Shoot. Okay. Maybe I'm gonna get distracted and try and find that necklace again. Hey, there we go. Alright, I got the necklace. I might as well finish the rest of my artifacts. Oh, okay. I think this is new dialogues.
Yes. It looks like it's enchanted.
With what?
Oh, I think it's just a benign teleportation spell. I tinker in magic when I'm not doing archaeology. I can teach you how to make more necklaces like this. Amazing that they had this kind of knowledge back then.
That would be good. Where is the teleport to?
All the indications are that it's somewhere to the east of us, but I'm not sure how far. Perhaps it was a teleport back to Seraphim. Let me just take a closer look.
The archaeologist takes the necklace and turns it over in his hands, studying it closely. I did not get this the last time I was here, but now I'm doubting myself whether I even tried to show him the necklace. The archaeologist shows you the techniques for this particular spell, which requires 5 fire runes arranged around 1 cosmic rune, and level 49 magic. Then casting the spell on a crafted ruby necklace of your own. You can make enchanted ruby necklaces. Cool. So, now that I have that, does Halen just give me them? Oh, here we go.
Oh dear. You'll need 250 rubies, a dig site pendant, 100 cosmic runes, and 500 runes with you, I'm afraid.
Okay. So I'm guessing the medallion's better than the dig site pendant. I was meant to do a quest, and now I'm here trying to make a necklace. This game's amazing. This is why, like, my levels are so high in the game, because I just enjoy playing the game. Okay, so I can finally make an enchanted ruby necklace. This gives dig site, Fossil Island, and Lifkrun Dungeon. I don't think I've even seen that on the map. Okay. That's new. I'm very tempted to press that teleport, but I'm also very scared it could be it could be in the wilderness for all I know. Then it could teleport me to Fossil Island somewhere. Don't see the rune light symbol. Oh, here it is. House on the hill. Let's save that teleport until I finish the quest, because the quest may indicate me where that place is. But let's see what this dig site medallion's about. The creator hands you a medallion. Alright, creator's medallion. What does this do? Use to mount a dig site pendant in your house. Did I just waste 250 rubies for that? Am I an idiot? I don't even know where I'd hang that. Well, look, thank God I have 444 golden nuggets to get some more gem sacks, okay? My only thought now is maybe it's a permanent teleport, if I can figure out where to hang it. So I can hang it in my house, but the question is where? I have to figure out what room this works for. Oh no. Okay. I don't know. I'm just gonna have to build everything until I find an option that lets me put this medallion up, but for now it's kind of just chilling. And that's alright, because that's what it is to be guideless. Sometimes you're going to have a bullshit item in your inventory that you have no idea what it does, much like my long and curved bones. I haven't figured out what they're for. Have you any interesting news?
Yes, we found a rather interesting island to the north of Mauritania. We believe it may be of archaeological significance.
Oh, that sounds interesting.
Indeed. We are making the final preparations for our voyage. In fact, you may be just the person we are looking for. Assuming you've got the necessary qualifications, that is.
Would I qualify then?
Yes, indeed. You've helped us a great deal around the museum, and you have the necessary qualifications from the Earth Sciences exams. I have received word from the dig site that the canal has been constructed, and the barge is awaiting some final touches. The site foreman requested the aid of a qualified and experienced adventurer.
Yep, that's me, Mr. Frogman over here.
And I believe you would be a perfect fit for the role.
Start the Bone Voyage quest. Yes, finally.
Sign me up. That's great to hear. You should speak to the foreman at the dig site canal. I'll make sure he knows to expect you.
Boom, and we can use our new dig site pendant. Can you? Okay, you cannot teleport to the fossil island if you haven't been there yet. That would have been a really funny way to get around it. This dungeon, though, is very tempting. Maybe we'll press that at the end. Hello, the curator said you could use some assistance here?
Ah, yes, it's about time. We are in the final stages of preparation. There are a few minor adjustments I'd like to make to the barge before we get the crew ready.
What can I do to help?
Well, we've learned from our previous attempts that we need a sturdier type of wood to keep the barge afloat. However, magic logs had, well, peculiar side effects. Luckily, a new high-grade wood was discovered in the distant western lands. It would make the perfect material for the areas of the barge we need to reinforce.
I'm really worried they're going to say they need redwood, because that is the one thing I can't cut down right now. So you would like me to bring you some of this wood?
It's not quite that simple, I'm afraid. You'll have to talk to the sawmill operator at the Farrock sawmill to the northwest. He will let you know what has to be done.
Okay, I'll go talk to the sawmill operator. That ship is red. I'm kind of concerned that needs redwood. I'm level 79 woodcutting. I've been going crazy for my fletching. I need 90 for redwood. And they said magic trees weren't cutting it. Ooh, I'm kind of worried now. Alright, let's see what the sawmill says. I'm here on behalf of the museum archaeological team.
Ah, I was wondering when they would finally send over a member of the expedition.
So, what do you need me to do?
None of the lumber here is appropriate for the task at hand. However, I've arranged a fairly generous deal between myself and the sawmill over in the Hostidius Woodcutting Guild. You'll have to deliver the agreement to their sawmill operator, or a representative of the guild if you lack the requirements to enter.
Sounds fairly straightforward.
That's good to hear. Once the document has been signed, bring it back to me and we'll get those supplies sent over to the foreman.
I love it. I love that I just have to be the messenger. This is great. I'm so glad that you don't actually have to go into the guild itself as well, because that means it's easier access for people that don't have the wood climb requirement. Because I know I would have been kind of PO'd if I ended up starting this quest without my massive wood climb skill as it already is, and then kind of getting blocked by the entry requirement. I basically live in Hostidius now. I mean, my player-owned home is here. I do all my farming here, I do all my wood kind here. It's a great place. I'm here on behalf of the museum archaeological team. How can I help? The sawmill operator in Frog said you were in possession of some special planks.
Ah, yes. It was not an easy feat, but I've managed to make some very high quality lumber out of the logs from the redwoods up there.
Redwood planks?
Precisely.
Could they be used to build anything else?
Well, it certainly makes for an interesting material. I can imagine it being used for all sorts in the future. Anyway, you have the proposed deal on you. The sooner we set up our agreement, the sooner we can ship these materials.
Yes, I have it here.
Excellent. Hand it over, and I'll make sure everything looks in order.
You hand over the proposal. The sawmill operator glances over it before signing and returning the document.
There you go. We'll ship the materials over to Farrak's sawmill immediately.
Thanks, bye. Also, you sound exactly the same as the other sawmill operator. Are you guys related?
Woodcutting Guild signed the trade agreement. Right. Do you have the documents with you?
Yes, here you go.
This all looks to be in order. I'll get those supplies to the foreman right away. We're all done here. The foreman at the dig site should know what you need to do next.
Thanks, bye. Brilliant. Nice, simple, easy quest. I love it. I don't know, originally when I looked at this quest, I thought it wasn't a short quest. I thought it was a medium one, but I must have just misremembered. Because I'm constantly looking at the quest list.
The supplies arrived earlier. My men have reinforced the barge using those redwood planks. Thanks for your help, Carolindus.
No problem. Is there anything else you need?
The barge is prepared for the voyage, so I'm just about done here. Now that the barge is ready, you should probably talk to the lead navigator on board.
There doesn't seem to be a gangplank. How am I meant to get on board?
The barge guard will happily help you on board. Just give him a prod.
Alright, let's prod this man. David. Oh, look how cool David looks. I like his look. He's got a pirate hook. I think John's gonna die. I think David's gonna save us. And the navigators are going to get split up. I think something terribly is going to happen getting to this island.
Hello, I'm the lead navigator on the expedition. I take it you're here to help us out?
Yep, that would be me.
Good, because we're going to need your help if we're ever going out on this voyage.
What's wrong?
Well, you may be aware of the previous attempts at this expedition.
I don't, and I really want to know. No, what happened?
Well, the first barge had some serious design flaws. It didn't float.
That's not good.
The second barge suffered from feature creep. Senior museum staff stuck their oar in and added unnecessary features. No faster stripes, multiple fossils, centrifuge, and a walk-on mini museum.
Jesus, that sounds like a Warhammer ship in the 40k universe.
Needless to say, it had buoyancy issues. The third barge made it out to sea, but a special sealant was used that attracted sea monsters. They didn't make it very far.
See, now my prediction of something going wrong in the journey is only being reinforced, and the chances are increasing every time he tells me about a new barge.
The fourth also used a special sealant. This one attracted icebergs.
Oh god, that was the Titanic.
The fifth barge crashed into the sixth.
What? Wait, how?
We lost the seventh one.
This isn't looking good, folks. I think the hardcore stairs is going.
The eighth barge is still here, we think. An accident involving a magical explosion and some Tolkien anchovies means that it is now believed to reside 12 seconds out of phase.
That's cool. I like the sound of that one. Oh god, there's a ninth one?
The ninth version was built using magic logs. The barge gained some form of rudimentary sentience.
It developed serious depression and ran itself aground near Crandor. I want to meet this ship. Crandor, where's that? I'm gonna have to look at the map where Crandor is, so I want to try and find this ship.
So now you understand why we need your help?
I don't know how I'm meant to help here, guy. Not really, exactly.
The voyage is clearly cursed.
Oh, right.
Well, Caradus, whether you believe it or not, know that none of my men will be going on this expedition unless you can assure our safety from the curse.
How am I supposed to do that?
We're not the first crew to face the cursed voyage. Perhaps someone who has experienced one before could give you some advice.
Well, there was the Dragon Slayer 1 voyage where things didn't go exactly right. I wouldn't say that's cursed, but there was a big dragon that messed things up. Any idea where I'll be able to find someone like that?
I've heard all kinds of stories at the Rusty Anchor Inn in Port Sarim. I'm sure you'll be able to find out something about cursed voyages if you ask around the folks there.
Okay, I'll see what I can learn. I'm gonna jump ahead and guess it's Ned. I did speak to Ned ages ago, but I don't remember what he said, why he got kicked off his crew. But we definitely had a cursed voyage together, so let me see what he says. My good old pal Ned. Oh, Crandor! I just realized from this conversation, Crandor was the island we went to for Dragon Slayer 1. So there's a crashed sentient ship at Crandor. Alright, Port Sarim, I guess it is. Okay, I'm gonna guess Ahab, because I feel like that's a name from Moby Dick. Ever made any cursed voyages?
Can't say I have, young laddie.
Okay, what about Longbow Ben? Ever made any cursed voyages? Oh wait, Jack just joined the conversation.
Aye, I've sailed many a treacherous journey in my time. What it be to ye?
I'm meant to be setting sail on a voyage of my own, but the crew won't go without some sort of protection. I was hoping someone here would know of a way to avoid falling victim to the so-called curse.
There be nothing so called about curses, young laddie. Aye, 'Tis a matter we take very seriously in our profession. Luckily, there are ways ye can avoid a curse.
Great, what do I need to do?
Well, that all depends on the nature of your travels.
We're heading out on an expedition to an ancient, previously unexplored island, or Farok Museum.
A museum, eh? Ye be digging up bones and them sorts then.
Well, I guess so.
Then the way I be seeing it, ye be needing a lucky charm to do with that.
Lucky charm? To do what with? Digging up bones?
Aye, I hear folk talking about an odd man up in the quarry near Atadomus, who sounds as if he might deal with in those sorts of things.
Patadomus. I can't recall what that is, so I'm probably going to have to search the map.
This poor young laddie is sailing a cursed voyage, and ye be suggesting lucky charms? What ye getting at, Ahab? Listen here, young laddie. There be no way out of a cursed voyage. However, there are ways one can make it through unscathed. Aye, just like ye and your leg, Ahab. Take no notice of him. I just thought it'd be worth ye knowing all the options is all.
Perhaps. What would I need to do to make it through the voyage unscathed?
Folk be telling tales of a special potion. A potion of sea legs, they be calling it.
A potion of sea legs?
Aye, the crew simply drink the potion before they be setting sail. And the next thing they know, they be safely at their destination.
Okay, so I'm gonna assume this is just booze. We just get some rum or some grog and we just have a great old time on the ship.
Our magical potions. These sounded like nonsense to me.
Well, I guess I'll talk to the navigators and offer both up to the crew to see which they'll prefer before I go gathering them up. Thanks, guys. Arg?
Close enough. Be off with ye. And talk to them navigators. You're ruining me rum.
It's crazy why all of those pirates sounded the same. Oh, I can't take Ahab's beer. Damn, feels bad, man. Welcome back, Cardus. Any luck finding a way for us to make it through this cursed voyage? Yes, I've got two options, actually. Interesting. Let's hear them. The first is to use a good luck charm, something related to our expedition. A lucky bone from an odd old man in Patadomus. Is Patadomus the Mortania church? I think that's what Patadomus is. The second is a potion of sea legs. The crew would have to drink it at the start of the voyage. Well, I'm certainly not putting my crew's life in the hands of some lucky charm. I think I'll go with the potion. I think the lucky charm sounds like a good idea. Oh, quiet boy. You shouldn't believe in such nonsense. It's okay. I can get both. Fine by me. As long as you get that potion. Thanks, mister. The apothecary in Farok might be able to help you out with the potion of sea legs. I'll start by paying him a visit. Don't forget the lucky charm from the odd old man up in Patadomus. I don't even know who the odd old man is. There's a bloke that stands in front of Patadomus, and then we've got whatever the priest is called. Let's talk to this monk. Okay, so he's for a completely different quest. He's not the old man. Okay, so it's not Dressel. Could it be this guy? Can you tell me why you're here?
Of course. I plan to assist the forces of Saradomin who will come to our aid and fight against the legions of vampires that infest this foul place. These brave mercenaries shall need a guide. When a guide arrives, I will aid the mercenary by holding their wealth for their eventual return. The mercenary will repay the guide by giving them a token for items which I am holding. I shall give such items to a guide as payment for their services once I'm handed the token.
What items will you hold?
Oh, the range of items is very varied. Mercenaries tend to hold raw materials in high esteem, and so will deposit those with me. They also seem to be good bartering items. Generally, things like uncooked lobsters, coal, silver bars, bowstrings, things which are useful, plus the odd comb of experience,
Ooh,
which are considered incredibly useful.
thanks, but this dialogue is so weird. It's just that, and then it's done. Oh, there's an escort here. They're gone. They ran away. Odd old man, odd old man. Who's the odd old man? Odd old man. What's the man in the burrows called? He was an odd old man. Strange old man. Maybe it's the strange old man? Please, strange old man, be the old man I need. Okay, that's not the right old man. The odd old man in Patadomus. The only other old man I can think of is the son of the witch who was on the boat, and I reunited them. Because I can't remember the lore of Priest in Peril, if it was that whole land, Mortania, used to be called Patadomus. So it could literally be anywhere in Mortania. But then Priest in Peril wasn't a requirement for this quest? No. So I may be reading too much into it, but I've got to just go to every NPC and talk to them and see what happens. I actually thought this quest would be more, I get to go to the new place and then I do some shenanigans exploring it and learning the various activities there. But I didn't expect to have this whole adventure just trying to get on the boat. Hi, I'm looking for an unusual potion to get my crew through a first voyage.
Aha! Don't tell me. You want a potion of sea legs?
Yes, exactly. What's so funny?
You'd be amazed at the nonsense these pirates believe. I'll let you in on a little secret. There is no magical potion to save you from the sea's wrath.
Then what have you been given these sailors?
A simple herbal remedy containing vodka. Lots of vodka.
Brilliant.
Look, if you bring me the ingredients, I'll make you the potion. It's not going to save your crew from sea curses, of course, but it will certainly put their fears to rest.
Well, I don't really have a choice here. I need that potion. What ingredients do you need?
2 bottles of vodka and an unfinished Marintil potion. I already have everything else I require.
Alright, boom. I think I have everything I need in my bank. I may only have 1 bottle of vodka though, so I may have to go to Gnome Stronghold to do that. Alright, there we go. Vodka got.
You have the ingredients for the potion?
Yep, I've got them here.
Excellent. Hand them over and I'll mix the potion.
You hand the apothecary the ingredients. He adds a few herbs of his own before handing back the foul-smelling concoction. Alright, boom. That part's done. Let's go and check out the broken down boat in Mortania. Otherwise, I'm out of ideas for the strange old man and we'll just have to run around until I find the right person. They are just old man. It's been ages since I did this quest. Okay, so he's just old man. And he doesn't want to talk about anything. Instead of going around blindly, I could go to Paul Sarim and ask them if they have any more details on the guy. But this castle here I haven't been in. Dr. Frankenstein. I don't think the strange old man's in here. Old man. Strange old man, old man. And my brain's been infected with the wrong old man. This is just a members hole over here. No one in this town called old man. I'm literally just trying to think of any other place I've seen an old man in this location. There's an old man here, but I assume he's for the Rag and Bone quest. Oh, okay. This is the old man. Alright, so he's next to Patadomus. I guess this counts as Patadomus as well, even though this is Silvaria. I don't know. That's Patadomus to me, not this. Clearly a me issue. Alright, cool, we found him. Hi, I was told you might be able to help me get a lucky charm.
Ah, yes. I suppose I might have something like that lying around. Why would you be looking for such an item?
I'm making a cursed voyage. We're heading to an island on an archaeological expedition.
Interesting, yes. I may have something that could be of use.
That's great. What would you like for it?
Absolutely nothing. You can have it free of charge. Just be sure to bring me back any interesting bones you may find on that island.
Sure. The old man hands you a small object made out of bone. Hell yeah. I really want to do that guy's quest now because I want to know more about the talking sack. Alright, we got everything. Let's see what happens.
Any luck getting your hands on that potion of sea legs?
Yes, I have it here.
Excellent work, Herodus. I'm sure the crew will be very glad to hear about this.
And I guess give the other guy the other thing.
Hey, have you managed to get me that lucky charm?
Yes, I have it here.
Thanks. I'm feeling luckier already.
Yeah, I'm sure you are.
Looks like we've got everything we need to set off. We're ready to go when you are, Herodus.
I've been ready since we started this quest. Let's go, baby. Each member of the crew, apart from the junior navigator, take a sip from the potion of sea legs. It doesn't take long for the potion to take effect, causing them to pass out. Oh no.
What did your potion do to the crew?
Well, the apothecary figured they can't be afraid if they're unconscious.
But then who's going to get us to the island?
Very true. Wait a minute. Aren't you meant to be a navigator?
Yes, a junior navigator. I've never navigated open waters like this.
What are we going to do?
Okay, let me think. You'll need to operate the barge controls. I'll let you know if we're headed in the right direction. You'll have to fight against the winds to keep the bearing north. You can do that by steering the barge. You can increase or decrease our speed by adjusting the sails. You might find keeping the bearing north easier at slower speeds, but it will take longer to reach the island. If we're headed in the wrong direction for too long, I'll take us back to the dig site. Let me know if you want me to go back over these instructions at any point.
Okay. So we're going north. Let's go max speed. Oh. Go fast, no stop. Go fast, no stop. Full speed, baby. Full speed. We're losing progress. Alright, decrease speed. We decrease. I'm confused. I've lost all my progress. Oh no. So I gotta make sure I'm steady when it's directly north, and then I'll go max speed. Decrease speed when we start losing course. Increase speed again. Decrease speed. We're going off course. Increase speed. No, we're going off course again. Alright, it's a bit of going up and down with the speed. I think go fast, no stop doesn't truly help. Alright, I got this. I got this. Slow down, slow down. Let the ship reorientate. Come on, come on, come on. Go straight, go straight. No, no, go straight. We're almost there. We're so close. Look at the progress bar. No. Come on, man. You can do it. You can readjust. You can readjust. Come on, Arrow. Wait, I just realized I was being stupid there. That was on me. All that progress I just lost was on me. Okay, now I know what to do. I was just being stupid there. I kept going left when the ship was going left. And I don't know why. I was just being a fool. I just gotta keep that arrow steady. Keep it steady. Yes, we did it. We did it. Hey, no. No, my progress, please. It was right there. Come on, man. We're right there. No. Progress bar's lying to me. It goes forward, then it stops. No. Is that it? Is that it? Keep it steady. We did it. That took way longer than it should have. Hey, quest complete. Congratulations, you've completed Bon Voyage. You are awarded 1 quest point and access to Fossil Island. Ooh.
Good work, Gyarados. You got us here in one piece. I suppose you'll want to start exploring the island as soon as possible. Here, take this journal so you can keep track of your discoveries. Base camp is being set up on the shore. Let me know if you'd like to head there.
Absolutely, I want to head there. Okay, what's in this book? Information and things I found on Fossil Island. So my whole job here now is just to explore the place. Oh, okay. And there's literally no quests here. So there's a mini game that I've been very interested in because, you know, as a mining enthusiast that I am and almost level 93 mining, I still don't have a dragon pickaxe. Now, the volcanic mine has come up in my studies of the collection logs because naturally, I've wanted to see where I could get a dragon pickaxe. And there is a broken one from the volcanic mine, so I am interested in that. But we got new islands, so there's a new hunter activity here. We got herbivore, we got new trees, and we got these birdhouses. I'm not sure what the birdhouses are about. We got a wyvern task, rowboat to this island. Let's run around the island. Let's see what we can find. Oh, there's a farming spot here. Lovely. This guy's finding a bunch of crabs. There's some giant seaweed here. Big ass crabs. They're using range to fight the crab. Interesting. Oh my god, that house looks insane. I'm sorry, look at that mushroom man. I need to talk to this mushroom man. Oh wait, there are evil fungi here. We got Irene, Hopper, examine Hopper. Help channel fossils or other items into the pool. Okay. Irene, what is this about? Please tell me. Oh, okay. I clicked what's this pool for. It didn't actually have like my character talking.
We're not entirely sure what this pool is for. I'm here to study it to find out just that.
Have you tried drinking it?
Well, someone drank it. That didn't turn out so well.
What happened? Who was it?
Are they okay? Well, she's still alive at the moment. It was my mum, Marie. She's a better chemist than me, but she likes to do things practically. This time it didn't work out so well for her. Lucky I was on hand to help.
I hope she recovers soon. What about sampling it?
Yes, taking samples. We've tried all the methods we can think of, but it seems to, well, change somehow.
What changes?
The substance. It's almost like taking a finger off a human and assuming it will stay alive, I guess. The sample sort of goes inert once we take the sample from the main body of the pool.
How awkward. What about putting random things in it?
Yes, we've had a bit of progress there. We've tried adding a lot of things with varying results. The accident was the best though.
Irene looks embarrassed. What happened?
Well, I slipped and dropped a fossilized leg bone from something in the pool. It, well, kind of ate it away.
Was there anything left?
Oh yes, it was quite interesting. It's as if it restored some of the biological content of the bone and stripped all of the mineralization of fossilization away. The bone was rather floppy though, like when you remove all the calcium and phosphate from it.
Have you tried putting calcium in the pool?
Calcium and phosphate are highly reactive. You'll never find just those in any quantity. You could maybe find some with minerals around this island that could work.
Okay, so I put random fossil bones in here, but I don't know where to get the fossil bones from yet. This medium fossilized skull, that looks like the skulls from Ocarina of Time. I can't remember the name of the enemies. But yeah, that looks like an Ocarina of Time skull. Volcanic ash! Wait, can I just pick that up? No. So these drop volcanic ash. Interesting. I've never been able to find volcanic ash, and now I know where it is. Oh god, this mushroom area looks evil. Bone bolts? I don't have a bone crossbow. That's cool. Jump on rubber cap mushroom. Excuse me? Absolutely. That might damage you a lot if you proceed. I don't even know what it's a shortcut for. I just noticed these stems on these mushrooms are a cool skull thing. We're like in Halloween Town. That's cool. I want to jump on the mushroom cap, but I don't know how much damage it'll do to me. I guess maybe it takes you to the other side of this area? Okay, use that to track the ball. Okay. I'm almost level 80 hunter. I'm 65 hunter at the moment. Build on ring of stones. Excuse me? Need 2 oak plank, 1 bucket, and 5 nails to build that. Oh, I have to build all the things here? Oh, okay. All right. Interesting. So I have to build a well. I have to build that. I have to build a fire pit, build a loom, nose board here, construct a well, cooking pot, spinning wheel. Okay, so I should come here with a bunch of oak planks in my bank. No, I need to come here with an iron bar, oak planks, and nails so I can make the bank and then go from there. Guess we can dig here, get fossils. A bit like Harvest Moon. This guy's just bird watching. He's having a good old time bird watching. Alright, this volcano is very intimidating. Petrified Pete. Uh-oh. Hi there, Pete.
Ah, who be there? Oh, it's just the adventurer. Oof, things can be scary around here. I see more weird stuff in that cavern.
What is in the cavern?
Oh no, now I'm thinking about it again. Ah!
Okay, calm down. Why are you guarding it? What is the purpose of this cavern?
It's a mine. It's special but dangerous. Things move around and the mine could collapse at any moment.
I don't like the sound of that.
I'd say you need at least level 50 minded to be capable.
Well, sounds like I am capable then. Double check that. Yep, I too miner.
The main idea is to chip down the big boulders in order to find the fragments inside. Deliver them to me and I'll show you some mining tips to help you get better at it.
Okay. It sounds dangerous and there are text options here to learn how dangerous this is. So let's learn everything I can before I jump in there. How do I traverse the mine? Isn't it full of lava?
I have a handy supply of heat-proof water containers. I'll give them out to anyone going in with a bit of water inside. They only hold so much though. I reckon you could harden the lava with it. Just throw a bit of water on it, make yourself a path, but be careful. They won't last forever.
So it's like Zelda. It's Zelda logic, Wind Waker, throw water and lava, get a temporary platform. Anything else?
Uh-oh. There is one more thing, but it hurts. My backside has never felt the same since. One of the reasons I don't dare go back in there anymore. There are some gas holes around. Just feel them.
How do I keep the mine stable?
Don't let it collapse. It's petrified. It will stick with you forever. The rumbles create a flashback in my mind. Ah! There are some vents and chambers in there. Do better than I did with them. You want around a 50% gas level in each chamber. There are 3 in total. We spent a while coming up with names, such as vent west of the pillar near the entrance on the left side, but decided A, B, and C would be easier.
Presumably the western chamber, center chamber, and eastern chamber.
Yep, that's right. Block the chamber to let gas build up, unblock them to let the gas out. Any creatures in there will cause instability too. Oh, also, if you have more than 1 rock to mine, keep them going at roughly the same pace too. Everything gets a bit wobbly if you decide to proceed too quickly down one channel.
Explain the dangers for me.
It is bad. Very bad in there. If you're not prepared, you will be done for. Wouldn't catch me in there.
Okay, so how do I prepare?
Look out for the lava beasts. They'll throw projectiles at anyone they see. You will have stalagmites falling on you, fire jumping out the lava towards you. Seriously, you're insane.
I don't want to go in here now. Alright, let's look at the collection log for this place. Ooh, okay. So we got the broken pickaxe, water container, pyrophosphite. What's this for? Ultra fertile soil spell. Ooh. I want to go in. I want to see what's going on in there. Oh, I need currency to even go in there. I saw that currency on the floor where that person was just fighting the random things. Yo, you could just mine volcanic ash? This is great. Okay, I'm going to do a bit more exploring of this island. Let's quickly check out this house. Then I will decide on what I feel like doing. Seems like a lot of people are just here farming these big crabs. Now this house doesn't look safe. I'll be real about that one. Is that a puzzle in there? Oh, we got a bunch of machines here. There's a magic tree. So what's the worst that could happen, me climbing into this? Oh, mycelium transport system. Oh, this is like, funny enough, like Shadowlands. From World of Warcraft, there was a mycelium travel network in one of the zones. Looks like the hole in the front of this log chest, exactly the size of a numalite. Alright, I'm gonna go kill a couple crabs, I guess, and get some currency. This place is very cool. I like the new area. I find it quite interesting that I've kind of just been left to explore it. It's a bit reminiscent to me for like Timeless Isles in Mr. Pandaria, where you unlock the Timeless Isles, but then after that you're kind of left to grind out the island, which is quite nice. And there's multiple activities I can do. There's clearly stuff I can unlock, which is cool. I'm quite excited to spend some time on this island and figure out what it can get me. These crabs aren't dropping anything. I guess they're good for AFK combat because I took no damage. Oh wait, the currency was in my inventory. Oh, I guess the Ring of Wealth must have been picking it up because it picks up gold. I didn't realize it picked up other currencies as well. That's quite interesting. It feels weird. Like this isn't a bad thing at all. But it does feel weird kind of just being left to my own devices in this area where I kind of feel up in my mind as if the whole Bon Voyage quest was going to bring me here and get me doing various activities, and I've been left to my own devices, which is quite fun, but unexpected. Probably just walking into this cave won't be my death, right? Taloned Wyvern. Spiky death with bad breath. Ooh. These are a Slayer task, I believe. Ancient Wyvern, this is a Taloned Wyvern. Also Island Wyverns. They're the ones, I can fight them actually. I should probably grab an anti-dragon shield just in case they breathe fire. Because they did say they got bad breath. Another mushroom tree there. So I think I want to figure out the bird houses. Because clearly people probably want to get stuff from the bird nests. Bird houses are on crafting. So if it was on fletching, I would try a knife. This is crafting, I'll try a chisel. Need a hammer and a chisel to make a birdhouse. Okay, cool. There we go. I need clockwork. Okay. Now is a steel bar or something. I looked at this ages ago, like all of the things I got in here. There we go. I have to make them separately. That's interesting. I'm so used to it wanting to auto build everything, but I told the game to build me something. Okay, so now can we chisel that? Boom. All right, you birdhouse. 45 XP, pretty decent. Plus 15 for the mechanism. Boom, 250 XP, nice, but I guess it's a one-time build. Oh, there's a dog. I'll pet the guy. Hell yeah. Alright, nice. So I got inventory here now, which is good. I can work on the rest of the camp. But first, let's put down one of these bird traps and see what happens. Birdhouse is 0 out of 10. It must be full of seed before it'll start catching birds. Oh. I'm gonna have to get some seeds. Alright, nice. Okay, so potato seeds can work. That's good. I have them in abundance. Oh, do you have to build it every time? Surely not. Yeah, I think that's all the birdhouse traps, so I'll revisit those later. I want to see if I can get into that chest on the house on the hill. That trapdoor opened before? You place a numalite into the hole. It rattles open and a mechanism clicks a few times and the lid opens ever so slightly. You notice a scratched number 100 near the hole. Perhaps you should feed it more numalites. Okay. So I need to give it 100. Guessing this is also the same. Yeah, that chest is the same. What's down below? This is some kind of puzzle. Could be a map of something, but the pieces are missing, it's saying. So maybe I get pieces from these stone chests? This artifact is making humming sounds. Whatever it is. So there's a dungeon here on the map. An underwater area to be exact, but no way for me to get to it with my current situation. Road to the north of the island? That? Sure, let's go. Oh, that's the north of the right, okay. I thought it meant whatever was over there. Oh, there's a mushroom tree here. There's one more I haven't found. The map has a transport thing here, but I don't see anything, so that's fine. Well, I guess it's the moment of truth, and we're just going to teleport to this dungeon. And I have not unlocked that destination yet. Alright, so I just finished up this to-do list, and now I've been given more things to do. Okay, I love this, actually. Now I have an actual list of things I need to do. So they didn't just leave me out to do things on my own. The game is clearly trying to point me in the right direction on how to complete this area. So let's see Peter for the reward. What's Peter? You're not Peter. Oh, Peter was over here.
I see you finished building the camp for us.
All in a day's work.
Thank you so much for your help. Here, take these fossils. I found a well pan in. They're everywhere on this island. A quick cleanup by the benches you built should help identify them.
Peter hands you 5 unidentified fossils. Ooh, okay.
There's a list pinned up on the camp notice board near the toilet. Have a look there for useful things you could do. I've got some rewards if you do them all.
Alright, nice. So I get rewards for doing the tasks. Love it. I'll definitely be spending some more time here. You got like a whole person here. What the heck? This fossilized skull belongs in a museum. Let's go see what that's about, actually. Okay, and my diary's updated as well since I helped the camp, and it's also updated the fossils that I just got, the weird mushrooms, and one of the rowboats that I used. Interesting. What can I do with these fossils?
Any fossils you find can be added to the surrounding display cases. If you manage to complete a display case, the museum will ensure you are rewarded for your efforts. Also, if you find any rare fossils on your travels, make sure you hold on to them. Something tells me they will be very valuable in the future.
Okay, so these are small, so I put them in a small section then. I guess it's nice I don't have to... Oh, that is not what I expected this to look like. Oh, this is definitely not what I expected this to look like. This is the giant chicken. Congratulations, you completed this display. This is like a Digimon. It's a wyvern egg hatching. That's crazy. Extraordinary brilliant. And we get XP for this. Beautiful. Huge 2k XP for that. Lovely. There's a fossil already on display here. A bone of this size must belong to a Leviathan. Ooh. That's such a cool fossil. I love it. Look at it. It's so stupid. I love it. Great job, Jagex. Alright, so I did some extra farming. I did end up fighting the rock crabs for a little bit and made loads of the numalites. So I'm going to go check out the chests in the house on the hill. But I also managed to get a casket from slaying the crabs, so let's see what's in that. Okay, got a sapphire, lovely. And I also got another small fossil, so let's go quickly clean that up and put some coins into some money chests in that house on the hill. I also spent some time reading all the tasks here, which is quite interesting. So in the southern swamp area, it does mention another mush tree, but we've also got poison one of these things with fungicide and a proboscis, which I have both of those things. But we'll do a little bit more exploring of the southern swamps. You know what? I didn't fight any of these mushrooms. Let's do it. Oh, okay. I need fungicide for those. I can't kill that. That's a Slayer monster. I could come back here for a Mushroom Slayer task, which is good. Okay, so we got 100 coins here. Let's see what's in the chest. Ooh, collection log. Scribbled note. Chest pops open, and you snatch a very aged piece of parchment for it slams shut again. Okay. The whole is greater than the sum of its parts. Similar to that observed in the birthing pool, the spore on this island has the potential to inhabit the host, creating a symbiotic relationship between fungus and creature. I don't like the sound of this conversation, and I feel like it's got some guy that's turned into a giant mushroom man. Can I put that in my book? I can put it in my book! Nice. So that was a collection log. Where is that? Is that an other? Fossil Island notes. Here we go. So we got partial notes, ancient notes. So there is 10 notes in total. So maybe I need to search these chests 10 times. Alright, we got a partial note, which I think was the next one. It was. Okay, so in theory, the next one should be an ancient note. It was the ancient note. Okay, alright. So I'm going to probably be farming this currency a bit more. I have witnessed this firsthand. The young are deliberately left beneath colonies of the spore until they pass out. Choke it. A violent affair, but one I have grown to understand is necessary. Perhaps my own concerns of the treatment of Subject 1 were invalid. Pain has its place in the needs for advancement. Okay. They're like some secret mushroom boss in this area. That would be cool. I have impressed how quickly my creatures have evolved. The others will have to listen now. Again, the similarities to the Garrick are so frequent. There must be an academic explanation. Several have formed territories based on the spore colonies that inhabit them, and the mutations are consistent based on geography. Much like ourselves, it was only a matter of time before a divide formed. You know what this has given me vibes of? The Konar volcano notes with all the hydras and stuff, and there's the notes are talking about them experimenting with a bunch of creatures there. So maybe this is the same person. All right, let's get the last note. Oh, nothing happened. Okay, maybe I do have to use multiple chests as I go along. Okay, so the next thing I needed to check up on is my bird boxes. So dismantle and rebuild my trap. Okay, boom, we get 1020. And I need to have new bird houses. Okay, so I'll have to constantly be making new bird houses. That's okay, I can do that. Wondering if this enriched bone is something to do with the mushroom thing then. So maybe I should give the small bone I got earlier to the mushroom and see if that becomes an enriched bone and test it on the machine in there. One of the tasks was also to go into this trap door. Alright, we got a child in here, sure. They're doing some weird wind attack. This random person isn't using an anti-dragon shield, so I get, because technically they're not dragons, they're wyverns. We got Spit-in Wyvern. We got Taloned Wyvern. Maybe their attack counts as magic, seeing as they're wearing the magic shield. What's this person doing over here? They're wearing an anti-dragon shield, though. And they're also doing fat damage. So I think I would be safe to wear the dragon shield here. That was a breath attack. Oh, it looked like that got stunned as well. Look, that guy's getting stunned. There is a mechanic I need to worry about. Interesting. I wonder if the Slayer Master will tell me about that. I want to see this person get hit by a breath attack now to see if the shield blocks it. It looked like they didn't get affected by a breath attack. I may have misread the animation. Yeah, they're not getting stunned like this person by Golden God. That could be the magic shield doing that for them. Does this kid tell me anything? Alright, that kid's safe. Don't have to worry about that kid. Let's go see what the mushroom does with the bones. Okay, let's put bone into hopper. Check rinse and pour. Okay. So the mushroom poops it out. You need to finish the chemical reaction in the main pool before you can take anything from there. Do I open this? The process is not finished. Okay, leave it alone. Okay, I don't know how to know when this is done. So I'm assuming I'll get a message saying that it is finished. Could be a time thing like the bird houses. That's fine. We're going to try out another thing. So now that I finally have volcanic ash, for those that don't know, on my streams, every new stream I do, I activate the in-game tips. So we get one in-game tip per stream. One of the tips mentioned this compost potion and how it was meant to be used. So now I've got some. Let's try it out and give it a go. My memory of it is either you pour it in the bucket of compost or you pour it into the bin. I can't recall what the clue exactly said. I've been excited to try this out for a while, so let's give this a go. 60 Herblore XP, pretty good, pretty good. So I filled this up to the brim. Can I use this on here? So this needs to transform. Alright. Okie dokie, with the power of time travel, let's try this one more time. So we're going to open the bin. We got some good old stinky compost in there now. So let's use the potion in there. Alright. Okay, so now it's changed color and it's full of super compost. Ooh. Let's grab some buckets. If I was to predict, this required 30 weeds for the compost bin, so I could probably make 30 buckets from it. So I guess ideally I'd want to go to all my farming patches and have things composting to farm the most amount of this super compost. Oh yeah, see, examining it after tells me there's 9 out of 30 left. Very cool. Its high alch value is higher than its grand exchange value. Interesting. I guess it's probably because every other player but me is using ultra compost, so that makes sense. Well, it's good to know I have access to better compost now. With the power of assumption, it's just better. So my plants outside my Hostidius farm will just have more chance of surviving without me checking. And I like that. Alright, let's go back to Fossil Island. Okay, I just came to this island. There's a couple random people here. So it seems like they do have an underwater apparatus. But I need to figure out how to get that. And of course, we're not going to ask because... Oh wait, there's a dive option? Dive and walk on the seabed. Deep water will mean death. Yeah, I don't want to do that. Wait. Okay, I definitely need some kind of breathing apparatus. All right, so the last thing I wanted to check out is more of the swamp, as it does mention the deranged archaeologist here, poisoning stuff with the fungicide and proboscis, which I have those things, and also chopping down one of the trees, and I can get the other mush tree while I'm there. So let me grab an axe, and the deranged archaeologist I know is a boss. I study this list constantly, but I only click it until I'm like in an area of the boss. So I finally get to look at this now. This guy is a demi-boss located on the island at the southern reaches of the Tar Swamp. Okay, and they do melee, ranged, and special. Need a woodcut, axe, and bone foliage. Okay, and their tasks are slay them 10 times, slay them 25, kill with only magical attacks, and kill them without anyone being hit by his learn to read attack. Okay, interesting. I can chop this thick fine. Oh, nice. All right, cool. I didn't think I could walk across this, but I guess I can. Also, earlier, I did try out the stun option on these, and I found it really funny that I could... Wait, there's something moving in the water. I was gonna say, I found it really fun that I could roll these things, but maybe they're actually for... this? No. Okay. Oh! Oh! What? Icky, icky, flicky stunned. Wait, did I stun it? I'm scared. I'm gonna get another one of those snakes. I don't know what that means now. Wait, let me check the board. Maybe that was me stunning one. Okay, I did stun it. Interesting. I'm still guessing that that bouncy mushroom would launch me to the other side of the island. Oh, cool. Oh god! Maybe that was doing a magic attack there? There's a tar monster there, maybe. Oh my god. Bob scared me, man. Clear finds. You need a rake to do that? Oh. Can I not get over there otherwise? No. Okay, so I have to go back and get a rake. Let's try a protect from magic here. Okay, it still hurts me. That's fine. I think I can survive. Okay, so rolling the snake over the bubbles confirmed. Just stuns the tar monster. Brilliant. Bubbles, bubbles. That's a tar man there. Oh shit. I can't roll it, man. What's going on? Is it a ranged attack then? No. Oh, I didn't grab the rake! Oh, I'm an idiot, man. My inventory was full. I'm so stupid. Okay. This time the rake's in my inventory. Okay, what is my round once I get that? Oh my god, the trees attack! There's another swamp monster there. There's a swamp monster there. I need to get over here. Mud pit. Mud pit. Was that on the... Oh, was that the thing I needed to fill in mushrooms for one of the things? Oh, shit. I'm poisoned. How much poison is that? 5 per. Okay. I think I'm going to make a run for it. I got the magic tree, so I can get out of here now. Let's try going through this swamp one more time. I've decided to switch out to my Void Knight set, because I don't know what kind of attack style the tar monsters are doing. I'm going to assume magic, so I like the multi-defense from the Void Knight set. Ooh, the succulent. I could actually cut this now. So you get little mushrooms. I brought too many supplies, actually. I need to go back. I need to bring a anti-poison potion. Okay, so they drop more Maya fungus, regular mushrooms, which seem like they go in this pit, and they also drop these caps. Now, I don't know what this cap is for. Poison one. So, chopping the one down, and then there's poisoning one with the fungicide and proboscis. So, can I use it on the cap? No, that makes sense that nothing happens there. Using this cap on these ones, does it do anything? The only one of those cap mushrooms I've seen actually grown is by the magic tree. So I may wild hop quickly to get 10 mushrooms and then fill the pit for that to-do list. I'm noticing a lack of grown mushroom tree. Now I'm suspecting maybe it's based on some mechanic that I need to do. Oh, there's another one over there actually. Oh, inject. How How do I get there? Okay, I've hopped through quite a few worlds, and I'm thinking that is my next mushroom. Because it could be after I deal with that mushroom, another one sprouts out within the swamp of mushrooms. Okay, so it looks like I've got to run here. I'm probably just going to face tank the swamp monsters. Okay, cool. Alright, so let's try poison in this one. Let's see what happens. Okay, so it instantly kills it. So I get nothing from that. Oh, look, now that one's grown over there. So it is a revolving door of these move around the place. Okay. I'm going to quickly get the to-do list done for filling up this mud pit. And then we will come back to here, because this is clearly where that boss is. He's seen things that people wouldn't believe. Oh. There's no harm in finding him now, actually. Melee and ranged attacks. Okay, I didn't bring potions for the fight. But I think that's alright. I think I'll be fine. Alright, let's do this. Oh, shit, man. I'm running away from that. Okay, learn to read is a ranged explosive projectile. Jesus Christ, mate. Okay, I need to rethink that fight. I should have used Monster Examine on him as well. So this learn to read part does make me think the attack is dodgeable. We've got kill him with only magical attacks, so maybe I should try and fight him with magic and then defend from range. Ooh, Cottonies give small fossils. Nice. I'm assuming almost every activity here has the chance to drop fossils. But it's still cool to see. Ooh, a medium fossil. Let's fill this mud pit with mushrooms. Boom. Okay, so now the ranged archaeologist. I'm thinking that I'm going to try and tangle on him like I did with Obor. Just in case they do try to get in melee range with me, because I'd rather them only do ranged attacks. Okay. Equipment check. Feeling good about the Void Knight gear. Let's do this. Oh, nice. I can examine him and walk away. Brilliant. Actually, that's huge for me. I get to study now. So they have one magic stat, so they don't do any magic attacks. A ranged attack is fat, though. Wow, their melee attack is kind of crazy hit chance there. So they're less likely to hit with ranged, but ranged can still be crazy. Oh, okay, that's why there's a combat achievement for magic. Interesting. So you should use slash or stab. I was using crush. I think I had my bonk. This is not a slayer monster, it is a slayer boss. Oh. Okay, so magic not good against him. However, achievement? Achievement good. Let's see what happens. I got hit by it. I wasn't paying attention. I was too busy. Okay, I gotta pay attention to when he says learn to read and run away. Okay, I can definitely do this without getting hit by learn to read. And his magic defense ain't nothing, man. Nice. I'm gonna give that another go. I want to try and get the combat achievement. Oh, wait. I didn't get a combat achievement there, actually. Why didn't I get the magic one? Did I misread it? Kill him with only magical attacks. Isn't that what I did? Did I punch him by accident at the beginning? That learn to read skill hits hard, though. I gotta be very careful of that. Easy to dodge. I just need to not be stupid. And then protect from range. Win the game.
On to raid!
So I could probably run in and out of him. If I wanted to fight him with melee, I could just run in and out of his melee range. So I could prioritize being protect from ranged, maybe. Or just be an absolute Chad and take all the damage. As long as I don't get hit by learn to read, I'm good. Boom! Combat achievement got Mage of the Swamp. Runite Limbs, nice. And we also got I'd Rather Be a Lyra. Didn't get hit by learn to read. Hell yeah. So got those achievements on the second try. I feel like I should have got Mage of the Swamp the first try, but I may have accidentally punched him. I can't recall because I didn't have my spell assigned. But very cool. I'm really tempted to give it a few more tries. You know what? I'm gonna do it. I could also definitely come to this boss with my better mage gear. Although, I guess I like the Void Knight gear as the little extra defense. I'm going to assume this guy drops the diary from the to-do list as well. I refuse to learn to read, buddy. It would be really fun if this NPC actually shouted the words "Learn to read" as a in-game audio cue. That would be really funny. Oh, you know what? Just for fun, I think it's time to jump on this rubber cap mushroom. Yippee! Whew, thank goodness. Alright, my mushrooms do disappear though on impact, so I always need to have new mushrooms locked and loaded. If there is any reason for me to ever use that, because I could just use the magic mush tree. So that bounce pad seems kind of pointless to me. I guess that bounce pad is good for the first time round, when you don't have this tree, but I was too scared to try it out, where it told me it would kill me. I really like this dialogue the deranged archaeologist is talking about, because I want to know, you know, I'm excited to find out what they're talking about. So I do think he is somehow related to that house on the hill. And maybe they're someone that found the research notes as well, and they went insane after learning the truth. Or they are the person that did the experiments. I know there's probably people screaming to me to use stab or slash attacks now, especially after using Monster Examine. But honestly, I feel really comfortable using my magic here. I feel like I'm not really getting punished for it, even though he has magic resistance. I mean, just look at my fat damage, okay? I feel safe. I'm still alive as a hardcore. I'm getting hit by bombs. It's all good. Ooh, unidentified fossil. Lovely. I am scared still, though. I am running out after each fight and waiting for him to be far away before I run back in. Does he have a collection log? Drops a steel ring. He's got some Dark Souls loot. That's cool. I mean, a deranged archaeologist is kind of Dark Souls vibes as well. I like that. It's really cool to learn from this fight that there are mechanics in the game that are dodgeable. Like boss projectiles or a special attack that is dodgeable just by moving. I can't think of anything that has happened to me related to that yet. But that's really cool to learn. He drops noted herbs. Lovely. Oh, he drops prayer potions. That's huge, mate. I need those. Ooh, mud runes. And hey, 10 archaeologist kills got. Hell yeah. I'm actually thoroughly enjoying this boss fight. It's very nice and chill, you know, despite a madman throwing explosive books at me. I really want to get the collection log item from it now. So I just gotta keep fighting it. Hey, a two-handed rune sword. Nice. I made a nice chunk of change from this guy. I am gonna stop there before I get too carried away, and as I'm about to run out of blood runes, and I want to check out some other things real quick. Okay, so I wanted to revisit this. So it's been about 2 days since I put the bone in there. The process is not finished. How am I meant to know? You know what? I'm just going to take the loss here if it deletes the bone. It did delete it. Okay. I need to finish the chemical reaction. She accidentally dropped bones in there. Oh, so maybe I need calcium. Yeah, maybe I need calcium and phosphate to put it in there with the bone so then it isn't all wobbly like she says. Maybe I have to find some within minerals around this island that could work. I'm gonna see what the fossil trader has. I haven't looked at her shop yet. Oh, okay, I put in an amount, so let's put in 1. Wait, did I not get anything? Oh wait, no, she gave me numerite. Okay, I'm an idiot. So I don't want to do that. I think Petrified Pete had some weird stuff in his trade option. Let me double check that. Maybe I just have to do some regular old mining. See, we got calcite. That's calcium carbonate. And then we got pyrophosphate. So I probably need those for the reaction thing. I kind of want to save the volcanic mine until I have 3,000 numerite so I can just unlock full access and not have to worry about it. Because I imagine, knowing me, I'm probably going to run away scared at the first sign of danger in there. Okay, folks, that is Bone Voyage complete and Fossil Island done for now. I want to say I've got a lot done and I've been thoroughly enjoying this place. I'm going to spend some time doing some farming to see if I can get some of this calcium and phosphate stuff. And I'm going to keep Fossil Island off stream for now, especially as there's still a lot here that I need to explore and try out. So I will be revisiting this and we will check in on a future video. So I hope you all enjoyed it. But of course, we got to think about what the next quest I'm going to do on the Dragon Slayer 2 to-do list. So as always, the next question is, what's next?